Hey, what's up guys? This is Poker Express, and we are back with another episode of Poker Hands. Before getting into it, I would like to ask you guys to hit the like button and subscribe if you enjoy our videos. Let's jump straight into the action.
Papo coming in again, 8-5 of clubs, raising from under the gun +2. Phil makes the call in the hijack, Queen, Jack, Hearts. Leon's going to flat the small with 3-4 suited.
Folded, everybody.
And Jeff's
Folded.
calling from the big with 10-8. Ace, King, 10. Bingo for Phil. He flops the nuts. Unfortunately for him, no one else has anything. Will Papo, the pre-flop raiser, take a stab at this board?
He always wins.
Yeah, right there. Oh, yeah. You get through? No?
Papo is cutting out some chips. Here comes the bet, just 9.25. You imagine here Phil with just a call holding the nuts. Two players still behind him. Does do just that.
It's the battle of the rappers here.
Yo.
Boom.
Now it will start.
Pardon?
Battle.
8 of spades on the turn. We'll give Phil some reason to be concerned. 3 spades on board. Papo turns bottom pair, but I feel like he's going to give this one up.
Say how long the blind level is? How long are the blinds?
Phil doing the fake check back to see if he's got a spade. He knows full well he has Queen Jack of Hearts.
4 hours.
Bets a little under quarter of the pot. Papo, of course, can't continue.
What happened here? Phil Hellmuth, ladies and gentlemen. Phil Hellmuth. Where are they? That's how he does it right here. Flops the nuts.
I believe it is 20-minute levels here on this sit and go, but starting 100 big blinds deep. And look at this, Phil finds pocket queens under the gun +2. He raises it up, and Richard just flat calls with ace king. Leon comes along on the button with the very nice looking 9-7 suited. 2 premium hands as we head to the flop. King, Jack, 3. Phil's queens have been outflopped. Richard quickly checks behind. Both players checking to Leon on the button, who you may feel takes a stabble all the time. This time doesn't.
1100.
And well, Phil turns an open ender on the 10 turn. Leon has a double gut shot, 8 or queen for a straight. Richard, of course, do a top pair and himself a gut shot to Broadway. Fairly easy call. Of course, if Leon went to hit the queen, it'd be very vulnerable straight. He may like to play this one anyway. Does have the button.
Not very happy.
So all check the flop, all call the turn.
Not very happy.
10 repeats on the river. 5,300 in the pot. I imagine Phil thinks he has the best hand here, having the flop check through.
25.
Betting here, hoping to get called by a jack. Well, spades did complete, so block bet. I don't think he's trying to make anyone fold a king here. Richard cutting out raising chips here with the ace of spades in hand. Leon with the 9 high, assume was folded. It's a very peculiar spot. Phil with queens without a spade. Hard for him to call. But very interesting play here from Richard. Certainly non-standard, raising this river.
Count me down from 20, Mike, so I don't take too long.
Always expect him just to call here.
Most of the people will be a lot of
And
people.
well, the raise
You think
is
long,
met
you
with
think
a
wrong,
fold.
Phil, so
Phil under the gun, 600 with ace-9. Remember the big blind is 250.
Mike's played 2 hands. He knows I have it, but I know he has it.
Mike does call in the hijack, allowing Papo MC into the mix from the big blind with 7-6 offsuit.
Yeah, not as much as US. Yeah, it's
7-4 deuce rainbow flop. Papo flopping best.
yeah, second city.
Both players we can check to Mike, who will check back with just overcards and a backdoor flush draw.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's exciting.
8 on the turn now gives Papo a gut shot straight draw to go with his pair.
I didn't play anything. This is my
First one.
first light.
300. Okay, I'm gonna do what Phil does.
I had ace-9. I might have had you, Mike.
You had me.
If you press enter now, it's going to ask you, when does Phil Hellmuth's Masterclass take place?
5 years, 10 years.
So Phil Hellmuth is hosting a Masterclass here this week. If you know when that is, you log on to PartyPokerLive.com and you answer that question. You'll go into the draw. We choose 5 people per day. And you will receive a golden ticket. With that golden ticket, you can enter that free roll to win yourself a trip here to Rio.
When you buy in for $100 online, they should take out 6%.
And if you're not sure when that Masterclass is,
The taxes are paid up.
on PartyPokerLive.com, I'm pretty sure on the schedule for the week,
It's crazy.
you will see that
How
Masterclass
you live in
listed.
the land of the free and you can't play poker in your own house.
Michigan was all set. You saw that, and then last second, but they already
coming back
right
now.
away. Yeah, it's going to get passed. That'll be a decent one, and then New York, Illinois will be all right.
Duende, we've seen bet big before, betting big once more, and Phil with top pair will be outkicked. Very awkward spot for him.
Players. Be patient in the U.S. I know you've been plenty patient, but
Of course, you see a very good chance of a split pot in this one.
When it's fully back, that'll
Phil can't win, of course. 3 wouldn't improve him past Jackson 7s.
Wow, I have no idea. This is a tough spot for me. I fold.
5K to the greatest reader of all time.
He lets it go.
so good. It really is good.
And this is a very good fold. As you see, Duende had him outkicked.
I'll tell you right now. I might have 3 sevens. I might have a jack. At least that. I might have queens.
I'm betting against the 3 sevens in case you want to action on that.
I'm good. I'm straight on that.
Percent of the hands in
Is
any match.
heavily overlaying at the moment. There are 10
Some matches I want 40%, some 38%, some
packages
44%.
guaranteed.
Never. I let the kids
But you
bluff,
win the
bluff,
keep.
bluff, 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 and then with the big pot they're just dead. They take all the chips. Then they bluff, 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 bluff. Then they dead, and then I have a trophy.
Yeah, when they bluff, that works.
good system.
I know.
Yeah, I let them bluff.
Yeah.
That's okay. I let you bluff. It's okay. I play very strange poker, you know.
Okay, if
bluff
you want
me,
to say I bluff, it's okay. It's okay.
No,
I bluff, yeah.
I don't know, but
For sure, they bluff.
I'm gonna
No
bet
problem.
800.
800.
But it's true. I'm sure, Mike. I never won 50% of the hands. You believe that?
I do believe
Make
that.
it 750.
750.
Phil raising up from the hijack,
much did you bet?
8-6 of clubs.
750.
750. Should raise it, but it's Phil Hellmuth.
Cool.
Okay.
Mike says should raise, but it's Phil Hellmuth. Flats with Jack 10 of
Three
hearts.
amigos.
Let's do
Chef
this.
calls from the small with dominating pulling Jack of
Find
clubs.
it
Three
out.
pretty tight players in this pot. Oh, yeah,
Solid. So I would say solid, Phil. Right?
He's insulted if he calls him
Solid.
tight. Doesn't bother me, but
No, I don't mind. It's true.
For 3.
I like being considered tight.
Queen, Jack,
11.
5, the flop. Jeff and Mike
11.
pairing that Jack. It's Phil, though, who's betting out here with, well, nearly no equity, just the backdoor straight draw.
Okay.
And, well, Jeff gives up the better hand after Mike calls. Ace on the turn. This may be the card that Phil could still win this pot with. If he were to barrel here, put a lot of pressure on Mike with a hand like the one he has.
Check.
He is just going to check. I expect Mike would check back here with his pair and gut shot.
Check.
Does do just that. As you can see, Phil is drawing dead.
Check.
Check.
And well, Queen on the river. Mike, perhaps,
Nothing.
guess I win. He's not wrong.
I guess I win.
Obviously not a card that Phil can really bluff on, that Queen.
It's all some love, man.
The Copacabana is a famous dance, and we're in the Copacabana Plaza here in Rio.
We're in the Copacabana.
Renato, where are you from? Which part of Brazil? Ooh, nice. Very nice. Yeah, yeah, oh yeah.
Oh.
It's a good
Very
spot.
nice. Yeah, it's a good spot.
Yeah.
You like it there?
A lot of Argentinians go to Florianópolis in December.
Who's your football team down there?
It's a small team.
Small team. So.
It's a small team.
I check.
And Renato from the button with Queen, Jack. Phil defending the big King, Queen. And you see an Ace 5, 3 flop. Phil checks in the dark.
Bet 400.
Renato does bet. Phil quickly calls with the nut no pair.
Turn. Secret check. One check.
Check.
Quickly goes check, check, and unluckily for Phil, Renato finds one of his 3 outs.
Playing college.
Play that.
And well, it's the
Play
bad
too,
news.
or you like it? But everyone plays a little bit, right? Yeah. It's fun.
One and two fold.
Oh, he won
Call.
it. He won it now.
Duende has been
I haven't
throwing
done
out
it,
these
you
big
know,
bluffs.
nothing I can do.
Now finds kings, undergun
Mike
plus 1,
three
raises to
about
800.
1,000
Phil calls on the
would be
button.
Nice, 2,000.
Mike's going to come along from the big blind as well. He wants to play some pots with the big betting Argentinian.
That's our 3.
9, 5, 4. This looks like a good flop for Phil. Just one overcard to his 6s. Mike checks 3,000 in there. Duende cutting out some yellow 1K chips. Bets 1,500. Phil with a pretty straightforward call here.
Raise 1.5, 3,000.
Ah, he's going to go the other way. He's going to try and raise and knock out that equity that Duende would have with some overcards. And Duende quickly re-raises, and this is the problem with Phil's going to face here. Now he's completely unsure against this player. He's unpredictable. Phil was trying to make life easier for himself, but instead has made it more difficult.
I waited till I was strong.
Yeah. You wait.
No, I wait for this hand.
Okay. Yeah. Let's go. These are the hands.
Informando a todos os jogadores que neste momento está rolando satélite para o main event do Rio.
You know I have at least 5 speed, right? Minimum.
Come on, Phil. No.
Ah.
Phil does
Again,
make
man,
the
it's on
fold.
you, Phil.
Don't show it, Duende. Don't show it.
I only played 3
Don't show it. Ah, good man. Make Phil wonder.
No, that time I think maybe he had it. Let's try this again, dealer. I can't remember winning too many pots. Let's try making it. I want everybody in. 800. Just 8.
Minimum.
800 the bet from Phil with ace 10.
Minimum bet.
They beat my queens. They beat every hand so far. All of them. They need a jack on the river. Bam, jack.
We keep saying we're going to go to
Good guy,
Michigan,
Phil.
Ohio State.
Good guy.
We haven't done it. Maybe this year it's in
Michigan this year.
I fold top pair
It's a
against
commitment.
him.
It's harder
I
to go to
fold
the other
another
side.
pair,
It is, 'cause
big
it's
pair
it's a
against
big
them.
difference. Like
Yeah.
it's nice to be in your like,
I'll make
comfortable
it.
digs. And
Yeah.
know
I'm gonna
everything.
make it
Get season tickets. I get good seats.
750. 750, yes.
Phil bet 750 with the bare ace of hearts on the 2-heart board, but we see Renato is the one with the flush draw.
They're both good now. They've been having good years, so it's more fun when they're both doing real well.
And
That one 2 years
decides
ago,
just
3
to
years ago
call.
now, where it was 4th down.
Oh, I
At
haven't changed.
Ohio State, that was tough.
You talking about the measurement?
Yeah, I mean,
That was bad.
and for Harbaugh,
Even I
for
think
the-
that was a bad beat for you.
Yeah.
Jack
I really
on the
thought- that's why I
turn.
was
Renato
sitting
now
right
makes a
there,
pair
exactly
to go with
in
that
front
draw.
of me, and he didn't make it, didn't
That-
Phil, of
that's-
course,
that's
picks
part
up
of
a
the
gut shot
whole- they say
straight draw.
points,
Queen will
but
give him
it
Broadway.
matters, like those calls, you know. It's
Yeah,
scary to make
yeah.
a call.
Yeah.
As a
And
ref in
King
those
on
places.
at the
And that's
end.
the one game I did think you guys outplayed us too.
Yeah.
Renato's
That
got to
was a
feel
big
pretty
implication.
confident about his hand now.
To go to a final,
Looks like is cutting out a small bet, and this is a tough spot for Phil because well, he's instantly called on a King Deuce 4. All the draws have missed,
Good. How can I beat a jack?
and so Phil does make the call.
That's a crazy swing, you know. Talk about gambling or like life, getting a bad beat, but like as an athlete, like you're only there 4 years. Like
Duende, bucket 10s in the cutoff. 200, 400 with the 400 ante. Picks up a yellow 1K chip, makes it 900 to play.
900.
All in.
And well, Phil moves all in from the big with ace 9 for just 12 bigs.
Only 4,000 more for you.
And Duende is going to call, and we see Phil is in bad shape here.
He drew a sword in the sand.
Let me go promote.
It's the ace
Wait,
nine.
wait, for the show, for the show. This is important, you know.
Okay, hold it. Pajama Man's going to his bag. He's going to put the visor on.
Here we go.
He is not looking.
He's up
He's
against Phil
scared,
Hellmuth.
I know.
He's got a purple bag to match the pajamas. 2 tension. Tension all units.
Is Phil at risk
big hands.
in this 10,000 chip pot?
Oh, nice hand.
This hand is one of the most famous hands in the history of poker. 1990 World Series of Poker, main event, final hand, just about.
Got the visor on.
Promote.
Montour, Matt Luby, and Tuna
Very
Line.
excited.
Mike very graciously doing my job for me.
Come 9-4 deuce on the flop. Montour had 2 10s and moved in. Tuna Lund called him. Ace on the turn.
Well, there it is in the window. Ace 8-3. Phil spikes an ace.
Otherwise, Tuna Lund would have been world champion and not Montour, Matt Luby.
Just has to avoid a 10 on the turn or river. And well, even better now, just has to avoid the 10 of hearts. 10 of spades would give him a flush.
I knew he could do it. He looks like he could do it. Look at it. Come
Yeah.
Boom.
on. Oh.
4 of spades.
That's
Phil
why
improves
Phil
to
Hellmuth.
a
That's why
flush.
Phil Hellmuth, right there.
49.
Well, doubles
He's
up,
been waiting and
but
waiting and
still
waiting to get his money in that bag.
only half a starting stack. Phil was going to catch him bluffing. That was the plan.
With the best hand.
1,000.
Action to Phil in the cutoff. King 7 of hearts.
Jeff
He's going to
Hellmuth.
raise it up. It is round 2. Jeff in the big blind with King Queen off. He flicks in the call.
Dark check.
Dark check, Phil.
And flops best on Queen 9-5. Phil drawing very thin here, just back to straight draws.
1,400.
It's not going to stop him betting though. 1,400 into 2,750. Jeff with a pretty clear call here.
All in.
Well, he's just going to try and get all here now.
Instead of all in, but same. 60.
Well, Phil's going to do some posturing here, but of course we know
This
he's
doesn't
folding.
seem fair, you know? I did hit an ace against him, but I'm Phil Hellmuth, so I'm always going to have these hands. Somehow when the money goes in, just always. Even JG, who's a very good player, somehow has to hit the Queen 6 or whatever it is.
Queen 6.
I make
Come
them
on,
all
man. Have
get
a little
there.
respect.
I had you beat with the Jack 9 myself.
Yeah. Jack 9 outflop me too. Agreed.
But JG would have got me too, looks like.
To Papo, who looks at King 10.
Just call.
He is going to limp in. And Phil will look down
I
at
have
King
to raise
Queen.
a little bit. I'm gonna raise a little
With
bit.
11 bigs behind.
I'm going to raise 1,550 more. 1550 more. Wait, if you move all in and I fold, I only have 1 chip. 1550 more. More.
Phil, you are celebrating St. Patrick's Day a little bit. You got a few green chips left.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, but not many greens. They're doing a bad job so far.
Yeah, risk right now. That's it. He's got it. Oh.
Papo does make the call.
2150.
So Phil with just a smidge
why
over
I'm
the
so
pot
good.
behind
This
heading to this
is
flop,
this.
although he
This
is
watch
in a
this
good
hand.
position
I
with
mean,
king
I may
queen
lose
off
it.
against king 10.
Don't lose this pot, Phil. We'll lose half our Twitch followers.
Bro, it's beautiful to watch these. Beautiful to watch these hands.
We'll lose half our Twitch followers if you get broke. Stick around.
Well, Jack 10 flop. This will see them go all in for
I'm
sure.
gonna bet 1775. 1775.
Phil bets with 2 overcards and the open ender. Papo with
What do
a
you think
pair.
his bet ranges of Phil Hellmuth is?
No telling, man. We get to see it. That's the beauty. You can watch the
1775.
replay.
He makes just a
175.
smooth call.
Oh, you raise?
No, you bet 1775. Minute 76.
Ah, okay, cool.
Are you trying to raise?
No.
1775.
Slight confusion, but Papo has called. Meaning that Phil has
You
just
quit-
3,000 back.
Don't leave us if Hellmuth gets broke here.
Phil.
Stay with us. We're going to
you
get a
have
rap
2
song
pair?
out of this either way.
No, I think that you win.
3 on the turn. Papo checks. Phil with a tough decision here. Can't surely get anything to fold. Can he find the check back with king high?
I will check.
He does. Gives himself an extra life should he miss this river, which he has done.
Check.
Goes check, check. Papo's 10 will take this pot down.
Yeah, so he's got the
He's
social
taking
media
the
ready to go.
camera.
He's got you teed up ready to
We
go.
want you to bet your money off and he's filming
Papo's streaming
himself.
this one live as he
Here's
beats
our
Phil.
People at home, this is why right here. This is it. And I get them stone cold dead. Then when they hit the miracle, they're still underdogs. And then we never put in another bet.
Mike, the aces, the kings versus Rob, I might not be here, you know, if I had won the hand. So it's all perspective.
All in.
Renato raises the button with
go.
10-8 of diamonds. Phil
King
jams from the big with king deuce for just a fraction
Nice,
more.
Phil.
And you see he is in a flip
Wow, how does
here
he know?
Gets it ahead.
against Renato.
We're only small ahead. Only
Been
small.
waiting 2 hours to pick up this hand, folks.
I don't know. I like the 10. I like
I
the
like
10.
the 10-8.
I do too.
Pressure
The
on.
10-8
What do you
feels
like? You
strong.
like the 10-8? I kind of like the 10-8.
Yeah. Well,
I know if you're betting, you're going to bet the king deuce.
it's like a tough hand to beat, Phil.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Looks
Well,
like a tough hand to
9-3
beat.
deuce, 2 diamonds. Renato picks up the flush draw and a backdoor straight draw. Phil with bottom pair.
Seven of jacks.
3 pairs the turn. Suddenly Phil looks like he's in good shape.
I'll tell you the odds. Ready? 9 diamonds, 3 10s, 3 8s, 15 outs for you, 29 outs for Phil Hellmuth.
Oh, Hellmuth, about a 2-1 favorite to hold on to stay alive in this tournament. The Twitchers are pulling for you, Phil.
8 of clubs, one of your outs, yes,
wow.
for sure.
This is intense, man. This is very
So
intense.
it is a 10-8 or diamonds. Repairs the
King
9.
high, King high.
Phil will double up, but to just 9 big blinds. A long way to go if he wants to get back in this one.
You just can't count this man out.
Too many is the answer. They used to always play it on TV and still watch it over again and over again. I love that. Yeah.
Wow, Phil limping in on the button here with that stack.
What are we gonna do,
Okay,
Mike?
let's have a flop.
Well, Phil has limped in. Richard's competing from the small, and Mike suspicious checks from the big.
I do not
Seen
have
the
7
cards yet. Oh, here we go. He was right.
No
Very
7
suspicious. Phil has kings as we see the flop come queen, queen, 7. Mike might get himself in a bit of trouble here, having paired that 7, but given his suspicions. will he get away from this?
6-5 bet, 800. 3-3 call. Fold.
Must be drawn at something.
Turn. Check. Check.
Oh, Mike checks. Phil quickly checks behind. 5 on the river.
Ah.
Is it 3 bet, 1,700.
And Phil going to try and get what he can out of Mike here. 1,700 the bet.
Let you steal it.
Show one.
I show. Oh,
We get to pick.
do you have a pair? Do I have a pair?
No.
Yeah.
You got
You
played
got to
it,
show
Phil.
one, Phil. Come on.
I have. Okay, but they're both the same cards.
All right.
You choose one. They're both the same though. I'll bet you. I'll lay you 4-1. You choose a king. You want to take the bet?
No. I'll see the king.
Which
king
king?
of
You wanna
hearts
see
on
this
the
king
right.
or this
the
king?
king of hearts, man.
You want to see this king?
King of hearts.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Wow,
Two
you
kings.
did him.
Wow, he really doing it.
Phil with his 2 big blinds under the gun.
Call.
He's going to limp in with Jack 5. Again, obviously having to post the ante next hand. He's getting a better price with this hand than the random hand he'll have next hand. Renato completes the small. Papo with 9-3 in the big. This will be a check. And Phil's actually in pretty good shape here with Jack 5.
Magic.
Oh, I believe all of this is used for blind, not ante, right?
Well, Jack 6-7. He flops top pair, but that won't be good. Renato flops bottom 2. Phil does have a myriad of backdoor draws though, holding a heart and a 5.
Too bad. Too bad, really?
So you see
One
Phil
pen.
still 34% equity.
But it's a
Backdoors,
jack of
some
hearts.
backdoors.
Oh,
You have some backdoors.
Ooh, 4 of hearts.
J5 de Phil Hellmuth contra para
4 of
doble
hearts is fun.
Renato.
4 of hearts is fine.
Phil in need of help. Jack or 5.
Wow.
There it is. There's the 5. Now needs to avoid a 6 or 7.
Blue magic.
That's fun
6
for
of
me.
spades.
It's fun for me too. Fun for me.
This is not fun.
2 sevens, 2 sixes, 4 outs for you, 40 outs for me. 10-1 favorite now.
So 6 of spades.
Se la pide, se la pide.
3 on the end. Phil does double up, but to just 9,400.
Wow, I'm back. Look at this. Phil is back. Back again. Phil is back. Tell a friend. Phil is back. Phil is back. Phil is back.
Makes it 4,000 a play. Renato pocket 10s on the button. I imagine he'll just be jamming this in. Richard, of course, only 15 bigs. Well, he's gone effective route. He's made it 11,000. This gives him some room if Papo were to wake up with a hand behind. Obviously, effectively getting in against Richard.
Did he open for 4?
Yeah.
Well, Phil posturing, but he won't be playing 6-4 surely.
70, 16,000, 20,000. Wow, I could have like 20-some thousand.
Atenção, vilas, nível 8. Small blind 8.000, big blind 16.000, big blind 16.000. Vilas 8.000, 16.000, big blind 16.000. Vilas please, new level, 8,000, 60,000, big blind.
Well, he is going to put it in. Just fancying. Perhaps if Richard folds, he's getting such a great price. Renato has been so active.
Kings.
Richard also all in. 3-way. Renato's 10s out in front. Phil needing a lot of help here, holding 6-4.
Too hard to ante down to 5,000. Too hard to come back.
Triple all in
Yes.
Así la voy.
Three-way all in. If Renato holds, it'll be him and Papo playing heads up for the Celebrity Show Match title.
25,000.
Nomura con par de 10 y mi amigo Phil Hellmuth con 4-6 off.
Yeah.
Vamos a ver qué sucede.
The biggest pot is the side pot between Richard and Renato.
3-5. Yeah.
El rey expectante.
Turn is a 4. Está linda afuera, ¿no?
Está linda, buena, está hermosa.
King, Queen, 8. Richard picks up a gut shot straight draw. We'll need Renato to make a set in order to make Broadway.
Okay.
7 or 5.
Ace or Jack would still do it. Phil needs a lot of help. Runner help. He will be out. Eight on the turn. That seals Phil's fate, but the 10 no longer an out for Richard, as Renato would make 10s full. Just has to avoid an ace or a jack. 9 on the end. That'll do it. Phil out in 4th, Richard out in 3rd, so he'll be the one who picks up the
I could have finished 3rd place.
$1,000 seat.
Nice one.
I'm blessed to meet you.
Shady's back. Back again.
I like the rap.
Thank you.